All right, review after today. Put the rear end mostly back together. Well, almost all back together. Got the leaf springs on. Got the brake plates, and I got the emergency brake cable on. Uh, and All new cushions or whatever they are in between here. Then I had to get one new bolt, and the rest are original. And then all new bolts for the brake plates. And I got the bushings on for the front, and those are done. So rear end is ready to go. I just need to probably next 2-3 weeks I'll end up doing the brakes on both sides, and get the wheels on, and then get that sucker attached. And then for the subframe, it's almost ready to as well. So I got everything tightened down for the specs. So there's only one thing I don't know quite yet. Of these clamps here. Right now, I put them at 20 pounds. I don't know what they're supposed to be at. I looked in the book and I couldn't find anything, so I'll have to do some search on it. So I'll put them at 20 for now. um, and then for the sway bar link, before I had issues with it, I thought it was way too tight. So I loosened it up from 20 pounds down to 10. And then I'll do some more research because I couldn't find anything on what it's supposed to be. Um, the book says 15 to 20, and it just seemed way too tight. So once I get it on the ground and get some weight on it, it may shift. It'll shift the weight, and we'll see what happens on that. But and then I got the bumper supports on. They're not in the exact location, so I haven't torqued these down yet. So these two bolts and then the other two are not torqued down yet, but everything else is. And then the bad news for today is did some research and found that these nuts here are 25 pounds, and I think I was maybe at 15, maybe 20 pounds max, and these bolts just stripped, and just cheap ass China stuff. Stripped it, so I stripped two are still good. So I'll have to pull those off and get some probably some grade A bolts and stick them on there. I'm pretty pissed because I don't know how I'm gonna get that off. I may have to grind it off to get the two broken ones off. So it's a little disappointing. Hopefully I don't have to take the whole assembly apart. So probably pull the two ones that are still good off, and then put new bolts on, bolt them down, and then try to get the other two off. Other side I haven't touched yet, so all we'll be replacing those. And other than that, that's it. I'm almost ready to pull the car down. And in terms of the car, I did put the clip nuts on. So I just screwed the bolts in. But there you go. So those are in. So I've got 3 on each side. There. So those are in and done, and I'm ready to attach the rear end, and then I put the bumpers on. Where's this one? Right there. And then I put the leaf spring shackles on, just loosely, just so that they're on there, so that they're out of my box of to install items. So this is ready to go. So I got new bolts, new bushings, and then the plates I just sanded down and repainted, and they're still good. Same here. So not tightened down yet. Like I said, they're just there, just as a placeholder. And that's it. So I'm almost there. Yeah, that's it. So hopefully, so the next following weekend, next 2 weekends actually. So I'm gonna probably end up working on the brakes, getting the brakes together, work on the upper control arm ball joint, and see if I can get those bolts replaced. And then the following weekend after that, probably work on getting the brake lines attached and the gas lines attached to the subframe. And then week after that, probably end up lowering rolling this car down on its body and on its belly, and get the subframe and the rear end attached, and get this sucker on wheels. So we'll see what happens. And then from there, there's still plenty to do. Once I get it down on wheels, then I still have all the joint sealing to do and fenders to put on, and I think that's it. But there's always more before I get this sucker painted. So that's it.